Hi. For most of my adult life, I've either been working in the writing and publishing industry or in education. For the last 20 years, I've spent most of my time teaching English. In my experience, most parents are concerned about their child's writing because they can easily see if there are problems or if the level of the writing doesn't match what they're expecting. In reality, reading habits and skills are a large part of developing one's writing, but there are some fundamentals that can be learned to help both struggling and good writers improve their grades in school. We're offering a simple introductory program to help students and their parents when it comes to writing. There are two programs. One will focus on high school students and their specific needs. The other will be for upper-level elementary students and middle school students. In high school, many students will find themselves being asked to write essays in a way that they might not be ready for. High school teachers assume that students already know how to write the various forms of standard essays and that they also know how to support claims with relevant evidence. The truth is that a student's writing skills depend heavily on what they were taught in middle school, and many students are not actually prepared for the demands of high school. Our high school writing lessons will use classic short stories to teach students to identify rhetoric, a major component of Common Core English and the new SAT. We will also show how to integrate these devices as evidence into an essay. Literary analysis essays, requiring students to identify literary devices, are by far the most common type of essay given in high school. So, practice in these areas will immediately impact a student's writing performance in the class. Students will be provided with short stories in advance of the lesson. The 1-hour session will be spent reviewing key literary devices and rhetoric, as well as examples of student writing. Afterwards, a new essay will be assigned. Each essay will be corrected in detail and returned to the student by email. In middle school, we find a great disparity in writing because the level of writing that's being taught in elementary school varies not just from school to school and class to class, but also teacher to teacher. Some students lack the knowledge of putting together a solid paragraph, while others are ready to tackle more advanced skills. The middle school writing program will help bridge the gap between students' current levels and where they should be at the start of high school. More advanced writers will be encouraged to move up to the high school program. Like the high school program, students will be assigned an essay after each session. The 1-hour lesson will be divided between covering examples of various essays, which will serve as models for that lesson's assignment, as well as anonymous examples of student writing. All essays will be corrected in detail and returned to the student. Like you, I'm a parent. I understand that before you commit your child to anything, you're going to want to ask some questions. So, below this video there is a link. Please fill out the form and ask any questions you have or express any concerns. I will get back to you to answer those questions. Once you are satisfied, we will coordinate the first date and time with you. The first lesson and essay review are free. Any student registering in December will pay $25 an hour for each session that month. From January, each session is $35 an hour. A student can register for multiple sessions. In that case, a unique essay assignment will be prepared. Venmo is the preferred method of payment. Thank you very much for your time.